Hi guys, me again with another video. I changed this video. This isn't going to be a let's play or a sort of old games review. This is going to be a sort of new series that I'll be running at the end of each month. But I'm going to decide to do this video now. This is going to be a sort of best game in my opinion of the month. So it might not be what you think's best. Everyone sort of has their own opinions on the games. Some people prefer better games than other people. So this is going to be a quick list of my favourite games of the year so far. So each month I will play the sort of a game, or I'll be playing a few games that are released in that month. But I'll be telling you at the end of the month what my favourite game of that month was, and at the end of the year I'll sort of round it all off with my favourite game of the whole year, or maybe my selection of favourite games of the year. So I wanted to quickly do this video to say what my favourite are so far. So in January we had a number of games. Sort of start of the year, so it was more of a heavy PlayStation 4 and Xbox One based. And my favourite game of the month that in January was Tomb Raider Definite Edition on the PlayStation 4. I didn't bother getting the Tomb Raider on PlayStation 3. I got myself a PlayStation 4 in late December, early January, so I decided to get Tomb Raider on it. And to me, that was one of the most detailed games on the PlayStation 4 as a sort of launch-ish title. It was released, I know it was a month after the release of the PlayStation, but it sort of showed off what the PlayStation can do. Like if you watch the PlayStation 3 version compared to the PlayStation 4, you could really see some detailed changes in the actual gameplay. Whereas in graphics, it's just amazing, massive difference in the graphics. At the beginning of the game, you can actually see the details in the actual rain. Moving on to February. My favourite game that month was Outlast on the PlayStation 4. So, yep, another PlayStation 4 game, and a horror game which I really enjoyed. I do enjoy playing horror games, and Outlast was definitely one of my favourites. It was actually produced by a company that has had tie-ins with Assassin's Creed, so the story was quite good, and it sort of worked well on the PlayStation 4 using its graphics, and definitely one of my favourite games. In March was South Park: The Stick of Truths on the 360. Um, I I really enjoy watching South Park, and the idea of making it as a sort of episode that you are in, I really enjoyed. Um, I like the way that you sort of just act out what you want, and it was the way that they sort of added so many different episodes together, so you could always notice what was in it before, and you could sit there and go, "Oh yeah, I remember that episode." And having all these sort of the old costumes in each of their closets really made me remember the old South Park, and it's one of the favourite TV series. I always watch it whenever it's on every week. And I believe there's an episode on tonight, and there was on last week. I think there's one on tonight that I'll be watching. Um, in April is a iOS game which was FTL. I know it was a PC game originally. I never actually played it on the PC, but I remember it coming out on the App Store on the iPad, iPhone. So I thought, yeah, I'll give it a go. And I enjoyed watching videos of it. So I downloaded it, and I really enjoyed it. I still have it on my iPad now, and I still play it every now and then. It's definitely a fantastic game, and it is the full game is on the iPad. There's no microtransactions. It's just a normal game. You pay to download it. It does cost, I think, $4.99. Can't exactly remember, but yep, you just sort of pay, download it, and that is it. There is no microtransactions whatsoever. Carry on as normal, and you're away. Really, it's the full game, no problems. I've not had any problems with it at the moment. I enjoy playing it. It's something I like having on me. I normally have my iPad on me at uni, so when I'm in a break or we have about 5 minutes spare, I'll just play a bit of the game. It's got all saves in it, so you don't have to play the whole game and then lose all your stuff when you're finished. In May is a PS Vita game. May was a very PS Vita heavy month. There was quite a few games released on the Vita, and my favourite was Borderlands 2. I haven't played any Borderlands before. Again, I've seen videos of Borderlands 2, the console version, and at first I thought, well, I got it as a free game, free download, and I first thought, oh, it's going to be a sort of, oh, it's half the game, or it's a run-down version of the game, it's not full. But I was surprised to find out that it was the full game of Borderlands 2 on the Vita, and I really enjoyed it, and it was using just sort of all the analog sticks. It wasn't really using the touchscreen much, but I really enjoyed playing it. I think I played through the whole Borderlands 2 on it, and it has got me into the Borderlands series, and I haven't played the pre-sequel yet or Borderlands 1, but I will be definitely trying them out and seeing if they're as enjoyable as Borderlands 2 was. In June was another sort of, this is free handheld consoles in Go. This is Tamagotchi Life on the 3DS. It's one of them games where you sort of go to it every now and then. It isn't a game where you have to sort of constantly play for an hour, then you sort of get bored of it and then go back to it another day. This is a game where you sort of play it for a bit, know that you sort of have to go back to it. So instead of just playing till you're bored, you play until everything's done. So you have to just check all your islanders, make sure they're all happy. Once they're all happy, you can stop playing, come back to it later and check on them every now and then. I do enjoy it as a sort of game, again, to have on me when I'm out. I do play it when I'm on the coach going home, and it is really enjoyable. I have kept playing it about a couple of months now. I've been playing, and my island's been really happy. I've got a few explorers out, so if you do have Tamagotchi Life, maybe you should check in your history, see if you ever had one of my explorers come and visit you. In July, The Last of Us Remastered on the PlayStation 4. I haven't played much of it. I have played some of it, and I've really enjoyed it so far. I definitely do need to go back to playing it. I have been sort of... It wasn't one of my favourite games. It's my favourite game of the month. There wasn't much out that month in my sort of tastes. But I did start it. I have enjoyed it, and I hope you will be coming back to playing it. Hopefully I'll be getting a PVR so I can record games and do them, or record console games and do them on YouTube. I do want to try and get that as quickly as possible, as I am only really got a Surface tablet that doesn't run many games. It runs games okay. I do have a lot of problems running games, but yeah, I do want to try and get a PVR so it'll be much easier for me to play more games, more easier and faster. In August, we had Surgeon Simulator on the PlayStation 4. It isn't the best, I know. I like that I like the multiplayer function. I played with some of my roommates, and it is just so much better. Again, another game I haven't played on PC, but I have played on PlayStation 4. So it's one of them things where I'm thinking, could it be better on PC? Some people might say yes, some people might say no. I am known as more of a console gamer, so I do play PC games with controllers because I'm just so used to playing with a controller rather than keyboard and mouse. And some people have said to me, well, why play with a controller? Why don't you just get it on console? Some of my game I do have on console, but again, to start a YouTube channel, you do need loads of equipment, and it is easier to start with just PC games rather than console games, as you don't need to download, or you just need to download the software, or download software rather than having to buy hardware to play games on your PlayStation or Xbox and then put it onto your PC. So I just find this so much more easier. In September, Minecraft on the PlayStation 4, another sort of re-release of a game on PC on the PlayStation 4. Minecraft I have played on PC, I've played it on PlayStation 3 as well. I've also got it on Vita, it was not on my list. But my PlayStation 4 version I play nearly all the time, nearly every day. I enjoy it so much because it's just so fun to play. It's one of them games where you can always play. The world size is okay. It's not too big. It's not too small. I know on the PC version it is unlimited, and I have a lot of stuff on my PC version, and it just sort of gets slower on PC. Whereas on the PlayStation, it won't get slower. It's just constant. It's always the same because you're only given a certain amount of the world, and the size of the world's already made for you, so no matter how much you put in there, it's always going to be one size. And I can transfer that save onto my Vita, and so I can actually play the game on my Vita and on my PlayStation 4. So if I am ever on the coach home, going from Middlesbrough to London, it's about 9 hours. So putting the save on my Vita means that I can play it on the coach. I've got so much to do on the coach, so I'll never get bored. So going from Minecraft in September, we have The Walking Dead on PS4 in October. Now, they've released both seasons. Instead of in the episodes, they just managed to release the whole season, Season 1 and Season 2, on the PlayStation 4. They are both separate games, but I like the way they sort of just combined it all together. I've played it on PlayStation 4 a little bit, not much again. I have also got it on PC, so I will be recording it for you guys to watch. I know that there's different scenarios you can go through. It makes it a good Let's Play game because there's not really many that are the same. So someone might play it one way that you've seen, I might play it a different way. So it's a good Let's Play game for different views of people. And for my last game on the list, it is The Binding of Isaac on Vita. I really enjoyed it. I have completed the game many, many times. I've unlocked many, many characters, and I've sort of got used to playing the game. Again, another game I've never really played before. It's the first time I've played it on the Vita, and I really enjoy it. Another game that I play every now and then, and hopefully getting PlayStation TV eventually will mean that I can play that. I do know on PS4 you can stream your games, and some people say, well, why not stream it, save it, and then upload it to YouTube. I'll just find it easier to get a PVR, really. And yeah, so The Binding of Isaac, I do enjoy playing quite a lot, and hopefully another game that I could download on Windows, really. I could buy it and do a Let's Play for you. But yeah, I really wanted to do this list so you sort of get a views of the games that I like playing. So and then you might sit there and say, oh, if you like this game, you might like this game. Give it a go, and I might be able to expand on my video library or my games library, and that means that I might get enjoying playing more games, different games, and so yeah. I will probably be coming back to this series at the end of this month, my favourite game of this month. And I will be doing my favourite game of the year on the end of this month as well. So after my favourite game of this month, I'll probably do my favourite game or games and my worst game and games. My worst game might not be on, or probably won't be on the list. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys, and I'll be doing 2 videos today. My other video is probably already posted, and yeah, thanks for watching. See you all soon. Bye.